It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Alyssa is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been with her boyfriend for 5 years. His name is Hector, but now she thinks that something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Alyssa, sorry you're going through it, but what's up? Why do you think Hector might be cheating on you?
Well, last night his phone rang in the middle of the night a couple of times. He's also just been kind of working later than usual.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to wake him up, because of the phone thing. I didn't want to wake him up by checking it. But I was hoping that, when he saw these 2 missed calls late in the night, he might mention it the next day and kind of be like, oh, that was, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of feel like maybe I'm overthinking things now, but just in the last month or so when I've tried to initiate getting intimate, he just says he's really tired and that he's really stressed out from work.
Mm.
And, and then the one time when we did kind of start to start things, he couldn't.
Okay.
Stuff wouldn't work.
Right.
Was he drinking or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. He just said it's just stress.
Okay, well, that's possible.
Yeah, I guess it's possible. But then I'm start to get in my head that maybe he's just not attracted to me anymore.
Yeah.
I could go off on a whole spiraling tangent about it,
Right.
And then the other day I borrowed his car to run an errand, and I opened up the trunk, and there was a woman's white top tucked in the corner of his trunk.
What?
Oh. And for me, that was like, okay.
Okay, you buried the lead on that one.
So you found a woman's top in the back of his car, in the trunk of his car.
Yeah.
Does he hang out with any other women other than you? Does he have friends, sisters, cousins, anything like that?
I mean, nobody who lives close by, nobody who we,
Did you confront him about it?
No.
Has his phone ever rang in the middle of the night before, for work-related purposes?
No, it wouldn't make sense. I mean, almost midnight. That's very bizarre.
Pretty sus.
Because he's not a doctor.
No.
Well, they get paged in the middle of the night. I'm trying to
I feel like that you would know and you would hear multiple times versus
That's true. That's true.
It's just.
Is there anybody you suspect it could be?
I don't know. He's shy, so this is the last thing that I would think he'd be capable of, but these are just a couple of 2 coincidental things that are just making me feel really weird.
Yeah, I mean, so he doesn't get calls on his phone late at night, usually?
No, not usually.
And he probably doesn't have other women's clothes in his car usually either.
No, definitely not usually.
So, and then one last question kind of in that department. Have you guys had problems with stress and intimacy before?
I mean, we've gone through bouts of stress and, with family, with work, but it's never gotten to that point where it's just a complete shutdown.
Okay.
We've both been able to compartmentalize. If anything, it's helped.
We'll see if we can figure it out then. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then pretend to be from the grocery store and say that he's this month's big winner of free flowers from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Alyssa is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 5 years named Hector might be messing around. So in a minute, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend Alyssa or to somebody else, and then we'll know if he's cheating or not. Alyssa, before we do that, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, well, Hector has been working very late lately, much later than usual. And then about a week ago, his phone rang in the middle of the night a couple times, and he was asleep, didn't want to make a thing of it, didn't want to wake him up by checking it. But then I was borrowing his car, and there was a woman's shirt in his car, in his trunk. And so, yeah, basically all of these things. Oh, and also just kind of some intimacy issues. He's kind of not wanting to be intimate lately, saying he's too stressed out. And so my mind is running the gamut of what all of this could mean. Is he cheating? Is he just not attracted to me anymore?
Right. Right.
what the hell is going on.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Hector.
Oh, yeah, this is he.
Hi, Hector. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say thank you very much for shopping with us. You're this month's big winner. Congratulations.
Cool. So what do I win?
Oh, maybe you haven't seen the signs, but every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member that gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've actually won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States of Americas.
Cool. Thank you.
It's just our little way of saying thank you for shopping with us.
Yeah. Thank you.
I can take the information down over the phone in just a matter of minutes. If you know who you want to send them to right now, I can do that now.
I know who could really use some flowers right now.
Okay, great. First thing I will need would be the first and last name of the person you'd like to send the flowers to.
Yeah, let's send them to a Gracie.
Gracie.
Yes.
Before I get the address of where you want them delivered, is there anything you'd like to put on a card to Gracie?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you put down, who knew you'd be the perfect fit? Thank you so much for going the extra mile. Hopefully I didn't stretch it out too much. And throw on, like, I don't know, a winky face or something would be fun.
I can definitely not do that for you.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me?
Hector, this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah.
And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater where we see if you're cheating by who your significant other sends flowers to. And that's your girlfriend, Alyssa, on the phone. Probably wondering what all that meant.
Hopefully I didn't stretch it out too much. What? Who the hell's Gracie?
No, I'm sorry.
What's going on?
I'm not cheating. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? You just sent a massive display of roses to some named Gracie with some flirty, weird, sexual note. What do you mean? And then you're like surprised that I'm freaking out? Yeah, I'm freaking out. I feel like my heart's gonna explode.
Yeah, why is Gracie the perfect fit?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I completely understand. Wait, no, this makes sense. Just hear me out. I think you're the most beautiful woman on the planet. Okay, that's not the case here.
You're gonna need to tell me
totally
more because I'm spiraling.
I would be happy to. Gracie's a coworker of mine.
Why are you sending her flowers and why are you stretching her out? Sorry.
It's a good question, though. It's a great question.
I didn't mean it like
Two questions, I guess, but good questions.
No, I get this. This makes sense. Just hear me out on this, okay?
Yeah, make it make sense that you're sending roses to a coworker that I've never heard of before, and you're getting weird phone calls in the middle of the night, and suddenly you're staying out later, and you won't sleep with me, and then I find a woman's shirt in your trunk, but no, but this all just makes sense. This all is just a part of your work, because...
Oh, you saw the shirt. Oh, gosh.
This is funny to you? Why wouldn't you tell me?
Yes.
If this is all some just innocent misunderstanding, why wouldn't you tell me? Because how do you think you would feel if the situation were reversed and then you find some men's pair of pants in my car?
No, I get the situation. God, if you hear me out for a second, I can make this all make sense.
Please, make it all make sense.
Okay. The other day, we had this big meeting with our clients that are in Japan. They're the ones who've been calling me. Japan is 17 hours ahead of us, and they always get the schedules mixed up between us. So it never quite lines up at a great time.
Okay, so those calls are from your clients in Japan.
Exactly, yes. Their new project we just started with them. They've been calling, and our schedules are, quite frankly, egregious.
This is going to be the new, code word for getting calls in the middle of the night from I'm sorry. This is an interesting coincidence. Okay.
So I'm in the meeting. I spill coffee all over my shirt. Gracie has an extra shirt in her car, and we're about the same size. So she very kindly let me borrow her shirt. But after I borrowed it, I took it home so that I could take it to the dry cleaner. And we are about the same size, but I am a little bigger. That's what I meant by stretching it out.
Oh, perfect fit.
Sure.
Perfect fit.
Stretching it out.
What? And then a winky face? That doesn't sound very innocent. if you've been throwing a winky face at the end of it.
I don't know. It seemed kind of funny to me.
I don't know why you didn't tell me. Like, just give me a heads up so I don't misconstrue these late night phone calls. Like, that's okay. Yeah, I know you work with people overseas, so that makes sense if people in Japan are calling you. But then, like, maybe silence your phone after work hours, or like, I don't know, just give me a heads up, like the courtesy of.
Hector, why do you think you didn't share that pretty funny anecdote about wearing your coworker's shirt that day, like when you got home to Alyssa? Like, I feel like that is something that you would share with your partner. Like, you're never going to believe this.
Honestly, because I was a little embarrassed. I'm supposed to have the shirt back to Gracie like I was the next day. It's been a week. I'm sorry. I'll admit I probably should have let you in on the fact that people be calling me late at night.
Are you ever gonna get that poor girl her shirt back?
Do you believe him, Jubal?
Sounds legit to me. I mean, Alyssa, do you believe him?
I mean, he's dumb enough for this all to be true.
It's a pretty elaborate story just to make up.
Yeah.
True.
This is such a stupid Hector thing. Like, we've been together for 5 years, and this was very Hector of him. But please don't make me panic like this ever again. Just like let me in.
That's fair.
Let me in on the bit, okay?
I think
Hector?
that is more than fair. Of course, I'm so sorry for putting you in this position. You know, there's no way I'd cheat on you. I have no problem actually showing you my phone log for these calls, and you can talk to Gracie if you want. She'll back me up. I'm so sorry that you were ever in a position where you thought this could be the case.
Thank you, and maybe you can get me some flowers too.
Yeah.
Of course.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
Mia is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been with her boyfriend JB for about a half a year now, and she already thinks something might be going on, so we'll see if he is. Hopefully he isn't. But Mia, what's up? Why do you think that JB might be cheating on you?
Hey, yeah, thanks for having me. This is really weird, and normally I would consult my girlfriends, but I listen to you guys a lot, so I figured you might be able to have some advice to offer me. But yeah, so I love my boyfriend, JB. We met 6 months ago, and it's been really great. Literally, he's my dream guy, and oddly enough, my brother actually introduced us.
That's pretty
fun.
awesome, actually.
Yeah, that's one of the best things that my brother could have given me. But so I love JB, like really hot guy of my dreams that I've ever wanted to date, and it was like a dream come true when we met. And yeah, pretty soon after dating, about 3 months in, he even gave me keys to his house, which I thought was like, okay, we're building something here. There's trust, there's commitment. Everything was really good. He's super respectful. Doesn't like make me feel uncomfortable about not wanting to do anything or anything like that. So one day, you know, because we live together, I was cleaning up around the house. I was doing some laundry. I was putting away some of his underwear, and I saw some that did not belong to him, clearly, because they're of a different design and different texture. And it super weirded me out. And I thought perhaps maybe left behind by his ex, because him and his ex used to live together as well. So maybe she left something behind. Also, if she left something behind, why haven't you like fixed it? Also, why do you still have it? Just throw it away. Do you know what I mean?
Just to clarify, when you say by different design, are you talking about like women's panties? Like it's a full blown.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna ask that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was going to ask if it could be his ex's, but that's a good point, though. I mean, you'd want to get rid of that stuff.
If you knew it was there, but maybe he didn't.
These are all the thoughts that I've had in my head. So thank you for letting me know that I'm absolutely not 100% crazy. So yeah, they're red and they're silk.
Oh,
which is,
yep, not his.
Yeah, that's not his, and it's definitely not mine. I don't even like red. So this is weird for me. I'm holding on to it. I'm trying not to panic. I'm like vibrating. I'm trying to take deep breaths. And so I'm just like holding on to this. I love him. I don't want to scare him off, but also like, you know, what the F?
Yeah.
It's a valid question. I mean, you find women's underwear in your boyfriend's stuff. Did you ask him about it?
I kind of hinted around it, And I said stuff about like being like, I'm so scared, guys. Cause like literally it's like coming across the person of your dreams and not wanting to ruin it, but also trying to find some human decency that you respect yourself. So it's like, I don't know what to do. Clearly they're not his. Clearly they're not mine. They might be his exes. Also in our neighborhood, there is a girl that lives close by and she's kind of cute, whatever, but she gives me like really bad vibes. And she's always flirting with JB.
Yeah. Okay.
Like whenever she sees us out together, she's always like, "Oh my God, JB, how are you? How's your day?" And I'm like, "Oh, cool. I don't exist. Really? I'm just a ghost right now."
Does she do that to other people too, though, or is she singling out your man?
Not even. I feel like she's singling him out. So I'm like, okay, is it Jenna's? Like, is it like whose is it? Is it like the mailman? No, I'm losing my mind. Like clearly it's not the mailman, you know? So I don't know. I'm just freaking out. I don't know what to do. Do I throw it away? Is he going to notice that I threw it away? Like, do I burn it? Do I chop it up and leave it on the dinner table? I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm kind of curious though, like when you're hinting around it, how does he react to that? Does it seem like he is hiding something from you? Does that make him squirrely or he's just like oblivious?
He's oblivious. Like, I know he's a guy, and not to put guys down because they can be oblivious, but like, he's like, yeah, hey babe, what's up? You know, how's your day? You know, what should we order pizza? And I'm like feeding in the background, like your pizza, you know? So I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, you already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at. So we'll play a song and then come back and call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Mia is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of 6 months might already be messing around. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he believes that. And if he does, we'll see who he sends the flowers to, his girlfriend Mia or to somebody else. But before we do that, Mia, why don't you catch us up on why you suspect he's cheating?
So, like you said, my boyfriend is 6 months. We live together. I'm very happily coupled. I was basically putting away laundry and I found women's underwear in his drawer. And so I'm kind of conflicted as to what to do. I don't know if it's the neighbors or someone else's or his ex's, but I've kind of hinted around trying to get to the bottom of it and nothing has come from it. So I'm kind of like losing my mind at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbin calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named JB.
Yeah, that's me.
JB, hi, how are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to give you a big congratulations and thank you. You're this month's big winner.
All right. Yeah. Thanks. What does it mean?
Oh, well, every single month we choose one rewards card member to say thank you very much for being such a loyal customer by gifting you free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States of America. Absolutely free. Congratulations.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes, no problem. And here's how it works. I can take the information over the phone. I can do that in just a matter of minutes. If you're prepared to do that right now, you know you want to send it to, no problem. I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, cool. I know who I want to send it to.
Okay, I can take down the information right now then. The first thing I would need would be the first and last name of the person, and then what you would want to say on a card if you want to say something, and then you get the address and stuff.
Okay. First name is Mia.
Mia, and then last name on that. Gotcha. And anything you want to put on a card to Mia?
Yeah. We could have it say, I've made mistakes, I have regrets, but you are not one of them. I love you, Mia. Know that. Is that too long or is that all right?
No, that should be good. That should be great. Okay, cool. Well, yes, we can get that sent out. And I would get the address from you, but I can't do that right now because this actually is not the grocery store. This is Jubal from the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And your girlfriend Mia is actually on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's not getting flowers?
No.
Well, that's up to you.
So what's up?
I called him up because I was feeling uncomfortable, and I've been wanting to ask you about something. So I was doing laundry, and I found some underwear in your drawer that's clearly not yours. So I need you to tell me, like, what's up. JB. Hello? Oh my God. Are you serious? Are you there?
I am. I just really wasn't prepared
what's
for
up?
this. There's nothing.
You weren't prepared for this? Cool. I wasn't prepared for this.
No, look. There's no problem. I mean, they don't belong to anybody. They belong to me. All right. Listen.
You dude, like, what are you even saying right now? I don't believe you. That's bullshit. I just need you to be a man and tell me who they belong to.
Okay, well, listen, look, I care about you so much, and I realize, like, you're kind of going out on a limb here, like, taking this on the radio, but it's kind of putting me in a position, so I'm going to be very honest with you to, I guess, save this relationship. They are mine, okay? They do not belong to anybody but me. I bought them, I own them, and that is why they are there.
Wait, what?
So look, I know this is not how I would choose to tell you this, okay? But I guess you need to know. And I really do not want you getting the
right now
impression here. They do not belong to anybody else. Like, that is the key thing I need you to know. I'm kind of into them, all right? I don't know. It's just a really private thing. I'm not prepared to really talk about it. I don't know
you couldn't tell me.
Well, because
why did I have to find out this way, babe?
I have never told anybody about this. I have no words for it. That's why I'm struggling now. It's just kind of a private kind of, I guess you could say, kink sort of thing, and I've never really been in a relationship this solid. Like, I've just never had the occasion to discuss it. I mean, I'm sorry. It is embarrassing. I hope I'm making sense.
I hear you. I love you. I respect you. Are you dressing in women's clothes completely? Like, I need to, like, are you a cross-dresser, or what is, like, is this, you do this on the weekends? What is this? How long?
No, it's nothing that involved. Have I put them on? Yes, I have put them on. I think they feel nice, and it's just like a private thing. Every once in a while, I'll kind of get into. I don't know. It just feels good.
Just your thing.
And I will wear them sometimes. Most of the other times, they just kind of sit in the drawer.
Babe, I feel so bad. I was over here thinking that it was like Jenna or like your exes or something. Like, I literally have been silently freaking out, and I did not know what to do. And I'm so sorry that I didn't come to you personally.
Oh, that's fine. Like, I get it. I understand that you would find these and probably think something. So, like, that is the key thing I need you to know, is that, like, and we can talk about, my interest in this down the road, but first and foremost, know that they do not belong to anybody but me. I would not do that to you.
Are there any other surprises that I need to know about?
Just maybe that one thing that you kind of always wanted to try. I'm working on making that happen.
Well, what? What? All right. Well, I don't know if we need all that info right now. Like, but good for you, Mia. That sounds fun. And at least he's not cheating.
Yeah, I do, babe. I'm so sorry, and I love you, and I'm sorry. I'll be better about communication in the future, but I'm glad that it's out now.
I love you too, and maybe, we'll look back and say this was the best way to get it out in the open. I don't know.
Until all her underwear starts going missing.
Oh, yeah.
And she looks at you and she's like, honey, you got to ask before you take my panties.
This is actually kind of hot. Maybe you can wear them tonight. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if I'd fit into them anyway, but you do have some nice ones, I will say. You do.
All right. Okay. Lee is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been dating her boyfriend Tom for 2 years now. but all of a sudden she thinks something's going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Lee, sorry that you're going through this, but what's up? Why do you think Tom might be cheating on you?
First of all, he's just like a great guy, so I just want to put that out there. I never in a million years would think that he'd be cheating, but I'm trying to stay calm. There's been too many flags lately. A little background real quick. We met in college, so like he's been following me around ever since. He's a sweet guy, and literally one of those top-notch guys who will drop anything just to be there for me. You know, he makes me feel special, like all the things. And honestly, like this all feels like a big switch in my brain. And yeah, so basically, I've been trying to keep myself in check, like really considering all the other ways that men have cheated me over the years, and he's not like that, and try not to read into this, because I don't know about you, but like I've had a series of cheating, toxic men, and like Tom never giving me a pause to think that. But anyway, we don't live together. We've been together for 2 years, but like at this point we might as well. Like I'm always over at his place, and in the last few weeks, I've noticed a shift that Tom hasn't been coming home as much as he used to, or to my place as much as he used to. Like he's just out more, and he's told me that he has like a lot of work that he needs to get done, and that he'll call later. But like sometimes he doesn't even call me at night, which is
okay.
like, it's a big switch. I would say like the norm has always been he used to call. Honestly, like sometimes call or text every hour, and now it's like hard to get a hold of him.
That is weird.
So that was like the first bump, yeah. And then there's also this thing where he's just like saying he needs me time, and when I call him out on like not being around so much. And
how does he say the me time thing? Like, is it like, get off my back, I need me time, or is he nice about it?
He's nice about it.
Okay.
It just seems to be happening a lot lately. Like I believe me, like I'm not some kind of monster, and I don't expect him to like be there on the drop of a hat or, you know, every second of every day, but it's just something that's new and it's happening more consistently. So then one day, like early last week, we went out for like a nice little lunch at a cafe, and when I noticed him get out of the car to get gas, I saw a hair tie on the floorboard of his car. That made my stomach drop. He works from home. He doesn't have female friends, he doesn't like take coworkers, you know, he's not over with coworkers places. Like I brought it up. I was like, hey, what's this? Like trying to keep my cool and be chill. And he like kind of stammered, and he was like, it's my sister's. And so it feels so icky like sharing this out loud, because I think I've been in denial about it, but like that has stuck with me.
I bet.
So when I went to throw, I'm like laughing because like I can't make this stuff up. I went to throw that hair tie out, and I noticed a receipt for like a really nice restaurant that the two of us have never been to. And that receipt like was over $100. Looks like for a dinner for two, and that doesn't seem like me time to me, you know?
Yeah.
So when I saw you guys like the clip of Catch a Cheater on TikTok, my gut was like, I should just email you guys for help.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards member at, so we'll do the usual. We'll call and pretend to be from the grocery store and tell him that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Lee is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 2 years named Tom might be cheating. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to Lee or to somebody else. But first, Lee, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, and Tom is a sweetheart. We've been together for 2 years. We don't live together, but we spend a lot of time with each other. And I recently noticed a couple things, like him wanting more me time, not
not reaching out as much at nighttime. And I found a girl's hair tie in the car that is definitely not mine, and a receipt for a really expensive restaurant that we have not been to together.
Yeah.
That hair tie and receipt. is
Definitely
real
shady.
sus. Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbin calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Tom.
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, Tom. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's lucky winner. Thank you so much for shopping with us. We're clapping it up for you over here.
What do I win?
Well, every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our new and improved floral department. So you've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States, absolutely free.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So if you know who you want to send them to right now, I'm prepared to do that over the phone.
We can get it going now.
Great. The first thing I would need would be the first and the last name of the person you'd like to send the flowers to.
Yeah, it's Lee.
Lee?
Yes.
L-E-E?
Leigh.
Okay. And anything you want to put on a card to Lee?
Yeah. Say, I know I've been distant lately, and these flowers are to say, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
We should talk later. So I have some things I need to confess. I do love you. Please know that.
Got that on there. And great. At this point, I'm going to have to let you know that this is not the grocery store at all.
Wait,
Tom?
I'm sorry?
This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show, and we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other is cheating, you see who they send flowers to, and your girlfriend Lee is actually on the phone.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? What are you? What is this message? What is it? What are you trying to say?
Wait, nothing. No, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's okay. It's okay.
You said you want to confess.
Look, I love you.
What do you need to confess? What do you need to confess?
Yeah, it's not anything bad. I promise you. I am not cheating on you.
Well, I found a hair tie. You remember when I found a hair tie in the car and you're like, it's your sister's? And it wasn't your sister's. I could tell. I'm not an idiot. What is that? What was that? The receipt? Guess what, Tom? I found a receipt. I found your receipt for your fancy restaurant. It was like $150 somewhere. It was in the trash. So you're being messy. You're messy right now. What is going on?
Lee,
what do you have to confess? Tell me. Just tell me.
Please listen to me. I love you. I love you so much. I would never cheat on you.
But you did. You did.
I didn't. No. It's okay. Look, I've been wanting to move in with you for so long, and I think that is the next step that we should take. And it sounds so stupid, but I don't feel good that I don't make a whole lot of money, and you know that, and that like I don't feel good about that. I know you don't care, but I don't feel good, and I know that my me time has seemed sus, and it has been. I've been doing a lot of it, and I'm so sorry. And yeah, the hair tie, the receipt. Of course, you think that I'm cheating, but I'm just Ubering. Like I'm trying to make extra cash. Like I'm trying to grind so we can afford an actual nice place. Like I'm Ubering. I'm Uber Eating. The hair ties probably. I had to pick these drunk girls up the other night, and there were too many people that they said on the one of them had to sit in the passenger seat. She kept messing with my radio the whole time.
That's super illegal.
Oh my God.
Tom, I love you.
Oh my God. Tom, I mean, you said you're like, that's such a dumb for not telling me this in the first place.
That part.
I know.
Why didn't you tell me this? I don't. You know, I don't care how much money you make. I'd rather you have quality time with you, and you. First of all, you being honest about this stuff, and like the quality time instead of killing you running around trying to make ends meet, like killing yourself with work. Like I'm not into that. You just. Oh my God, dude. Are you serious? That's what this
Yeah.
is?
Oh
my God.
I'm sorry.
Why did you feel like you had to lie, Tom?
Seriously.
I thought that it would be easier when like we finally talk about it and talk about moving in. I thought it would just be easier if I had everything ready to go already.
No.
That it didn't, we didn't have to like wait on it. It didn't have to be like a long thing.
Well, Lee, at least you know he's not cheating.
Yeah, no, I'm relieved about that. But honestly, Tom, honey, like, you never, like, don't confess anything like that. Like, the way you wrote that note on the flowers, like, come on. That was
Very true.
Really scary.
Very true.
seriously.
So wait,
Oh my God.
was that receipt from one of the people in the car? And not to poke holes in your story, Tom. I just want to make sure we're clear.
Probably, they fly off all the time, and I've been trying to. I have been trying to cover it up. I've been trying to like clean up my car and make sure that nothing's there.
Oh
But that's
God.
it's probably from an order that I had to pick up the other day.
All right, well, yay, he's not cheating.
Yeah.
And also, Tom, it sounds like you can stop doing Uber Eats and Ubering people places now.
Oh my God. You are too much. I honestly am relieved. I love you so much. Like, please just be real with me. And like, yeah, I can't wait to live with you too, honey.
Oh, they're gonna live together.
I love you so much.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
Olivia is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 3 years named Dominic might be messing around, so we'll see if we can find out if he is in just a second. But first, Olivia, what's going on? Why do you think that Dominic might be cheating?
I think that Dominic might be cheating because I have a friend and she's always around, and me and Dominic have been together. So we've been together for 3 years, right? And it was just so nice to meet him. He's a decent guy, really chill. I actually met him at a show he was doing, and it was just like an intimate setting. It was just him and a guitar, and he was up there with such a beautiful voice. And it's like, I fell in love with him at first sight. And so I usually date men who are just the worst. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And so at first when I thought he was a musician, I was like, oh no, am I, continuing this pattern? But then I realized like he's actually a pretty cool guy. But my friend Kimmy, she's a Leo, so she's always got to be the center of attention.
Okay, hold on. I'm a Leo too, but okay, cool.
You know how you guys can get.
You're right. My bad. You're right.
But Kimmy is very, she just needs a lot of attention from men. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Double D's, and she wears a lot of skimpy tops, and she got a BBL, and she's wearing a lot of really tight mini skirts and stuff. And so it's just like everywhere we go, she needs a lot of attention from men. And we've been friends for so long, and every guy I have dated, Kimmy has slept with.
Oh, like after you were done dating them, before them, like in what order?
It has varied. Most times it's after, but sometimes it has been kind of near the end, or she'll be like, well, I wanted to sleep with him first, and she'll try to do it before I get to, which is really weird. Yeah, it's kind of a pattern.
So that's never bothered you before?
It has bothered me, but it's just like we've been friends for so long, and like, I know she's going through a lot, and I think sometimes that just makes me give her a little more grace than I should. You know what I mean?
Okay. So then she's been like this around your man lately.
Yeah, so me and Dominic, our place is pretty open. Our friends come through all the time. And Kimmy, she comes over often. And she's always over. But I came home from work a few weeks ago, earlier than usual. And I wanted to go out to drinks with Kimmy. And so I called her. And when Kimmy picked up, she just kind of sounded out of breath. And then I heard a guy's voice in the background, and it was Dominic's voice.
Oh,
okay.
And then Kimmy just kind of like tried to play it off, and she was just saying like, oh, she was just helping Dominic with something at the place. But I know she was lying. Like, Kimmy does this certain thing with her voice when she starts lying, and it doesn't make sense. And she started doing that thing. And when I came home, I talked to Dominic about it, and he was like, no, Kimmy was just helping me put the holiday decorations back in the storage or whatever. And it was just like weird.
And it sounded like a lie.
Yeah, sounds like she was full of crap, both of them.
I just feel like with her history, that's probably going to be under your skin no matter what and be the first thing that you think of. So if they are you going to be surprised? Are you going to be mad? Or is it just going to be another one of those Kimmy's just being Kimmy?
I mean, this time I feel kind of like she's just gone too far. Like, my other guys I've slept with or dated, we haven't really lived together. This is my first time kind of living with a partner.
Okay.
And so it's just like, when is it going to end? You know what I mean? And Dominic, he just seemed like a really good guy. He's been sweet the whole time. So I'm just kind of like scared,
Okay, well, we'll see what that's about. We'll try to figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Yes, okay.
Okay, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. We're in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Olivia is on the phone, and Olivia thinks that her boyfriend of 3 years named Dominic might be messing around, so we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at, and say that every single month we choose one rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend Olivia or somebody else. But before we make that phone call, Olivia, why don't you break down your situation for us one more time?
Me and Dominic, we live together. We've been dating for 3 years. He's a really great guy. He's a musician. He's different from everyone I've dated before. But my best friend, Kimmy, she loves male attention. And I think they might have slept together.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are you ready for us to call him and see?
I guess.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Dominic.
Hey, this is him.
Dominic, hi, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. You're this month's winner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, congratulations. And thank you very much for being such a loyal customer.
Oh, what did I win?
Oh, maybe you haven't seen the signs. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. So you've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you'd like within the 50 United States of America.
Wow.
And here's how it works. I can take the information down over the phone in just a couple minutes. If you want to do that right now and you are prepared with who to send them to, I can do that.
Okay. I guess I'll just do it right now.
Okay, great. I will need a first name, the name of the person first and last, and then whatever you'd like to say on a card if you want to say something on the card, and then I'll get the address after that.
Okay. I'm going to send the flowers to Kimmy.
And a last name on that? Okay, great. And would you like to put anything in the card to Kimmy?
Yeah. Could you put I can't do this anymore. It's not right, and it's not who I am. And just put I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yes, I can. And then I won't get the address from you because this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. And my name is Jubal.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be sleeping around, you see who they send flowers to, and your girlfriend of 3 years, Olivia, is actually on the phone.
What?
Dominic, what the? Why would you do this to me? Like, you know how Kimmy is, and you know what I said about her, and like we've been together, we live together.
Look, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't sound
Look,
sorry. You sound like you're dead in the eyes.
Look, me and Kimmy, look, we messed around once, but we didn't have sex.
Oh, like
I know
that's
make
gonna make it better. It doesn't. It doesn't make it better.
Okay, so Kimmy come over one day, and you know, I just finished up a little bit of work at home, and in the middle, I just started playing with my guitar, and you know, Kimmy, she just made herself at home as usual, and she started making herself a drink. So she sat down and asked for a free concert, and you know, she started throwing the drinks back, and you know, she just started beefing me up, you know, saying how good I looked playing and how lucky you were, and I don't know, I guess I let that get to my head.
So that makes it right. Like, just because no one ever has just thought you were just so hot, and all of a sudden everybody thinks you're hot, you just think that means you can do whatever you want. You can just be with somebody and then just try to mess around with their friends.
No, I mean, no, of course not. I mean, I didn't start writing songs to meet women. I'm not that kind of person.
It sounds like it. It really sounds like it at this point, Dominic. Like, what the...
Dominic, are you sorry?
Yeah.
Like, are you going to try to make things right with Olivia? Like, this just feels like we're pointing so many fingers at Kimmy, and yeah, she did what she did, but you allowed that to go on for way too long.
You're right. No, you're right. This is my fault. And, she did lay it on thick, but, I mean, it was hard because, she was literally just hanging on me while I was playing my guitar. And
that's not right.
I know it was wrong. I know it was wrong, but Olivia, please, like, I'm really sorry. I am so sorry. I will do anything to make this up to you.
Dominic, you are on very thin ice. Like, you're going to be making up for this for a very long time. And the only reason I'm even thinking about forgiving you is the fact that I know Kimmy, and I know this is something she does. But, and I'm, you know what? I'm going to have to deal with Kimmy. I'm just going to have to deal with her, and you won't be seeing her. So delete her number.
You're still going to give Dominic another shot?
If it was anyone other than Kimmy, hell no. I would literally be like, no, Dominic, you're done. I would make posts on Facebook, Twitter, all that about him. But it's just Kimmy. It's like, I know that it's her. I know that she's the problem because otherwise Dominic has been a great guy. But now he's going to have to show me again that he's a great guy. He's just going to have to prove that he just can't be swayed by somebody telling him he looks hot. I tell him he looks hot every freaking day. Do better.
You're right, baby. I am so sorry. And look, I promise I'm going to do whatever it takes to show you that I'm not that kind of person.
Well, you did try to break it off with her in the flowers.
Well, maybe you can show me how sorry you are by buying me 36 roses that you were going to give Kimmy instead. And they better not come from a grocery store. I'll tell you that much.
Of course, honey. And look, thank you for not leaving me. I promise you won't regret it.
Yeah, we'll see when we get home. I said I wasn't leaving. Yet. Don't make me change my mind.
All right. Well, Olivia, I mean, at least you got your answer.
And I'm sorry.
Dominic, I hope you're serious, man.
Well, I am.
Thank you guys again. Honestly, now I guess I just got to go talk to Kimmy. And Kimmy, if you're listening, just know it's up. When I see you, it's up. Yeah.
I mean, I'd be scared.
I love you.
Yeah, okay. We'll see. I'll see you at the house.
It's time
To catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Michael is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he's been dating Harper for 3 months, but now he thinks something might be going on. So we're going to see if we can catch her cheating or not cheating in a minute. But first, Michael, what's up, man? Tell us what's going on.
So, this is Chick Harper, man. So, we've been in this relationship for about 3 months now, give or take. And this, it just feels like the whole relationship, she's been, sneaking around my back. You know what I mean? Just there's little things here and there just aren't adding up.
Okay.
And I just really need to find out, like, what's going on, because, Harper, she's a great girl. We have, great times when we hang out, but, she's, I don't know how to say this. She's a bit of like a free spirit, I guess, kind of girl. She kind of just goes with the flow. She just like lives in the moment. You know what I mean? That kind of woman.
Yeah, That's probably what you like about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, I'm definitely down with it, but it just it seems a little much. Like like I get the free spirit, like kind of going with the flow, but then again, like I don't know, like when just things aren't adding up. When it comes to, okay, for instance, we've been spending a lot of time together, and I like her, but there's, she's always like has an excuse to like never spend the night. It's just weird, and she never lets me, she never lets me go to her house, first of all, so I'm never there. I've never met any of her friends, you know what I mean, and then most of our dates that we have. They're just at my place, you know what I mean? She's always coming over, but she never stays, like I said, and there's like no PDA ever. It kind of feels like I'm like a side piece or something.
Oh, really?
But what if she likes to just take things a little slow?
But I mean, but no PDA, like ever, like, you know, she hardly ever like kisses me and stuff, and I don't know, it's weird. And so, you know, I you know, she has a social media and stuff, right? So I kind of go in there and look around and stuff, but it's just like it's just pictures of her and like food, you know what I mean? Like no people, so it's really weird, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I know it sounds weird, guys. I know, but
no, it doesn't. I mean, I've been in situations like that where I'm like, she sees me, we talk, but then also it seems like it's at certain times, and then certain times they're always like, oh, I fell asleep. And then it's the next day, you know, but every single time it's like, I think you're just home with whoever you're with. You know what I mean?
Really? This happens to you guys?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Here's an example. So she's at work, right? And I go to her job to pick her up from work, you know, and she made me wait in the car. And I couldn't even go inside of her job, you know. Okay. And once she gets to the car, we drive off, and I was like, what was that about? Why couldn't I get out? And she was just like, well, I just really wanted to leave. I wanted to bounce, you know, as quick as possible. And I was like, I haven't met any of her friends. You know, I've met any of her coworkers. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It's just not right. I mean, I like her a lot, though. You know?
Okay. But,
yeah.
You're just not sure if she's being totally 100 with you.
I mean, it is just 3 months. Yeah, maybe she's just being cautious, but it does sound a little bit like she's hiding you.
Yeah, but wouldn't you, like, in 3 months, wouldn't you, like, you know, kiss me in public or, like, hold my hand or...
Yeah.
Oh, I would,
you know,
yes.
You would think.
That's a good, like, I think we're in our, like, what do you call it, like, our honeymoon stage. Like, this is the point where we do all that stuff, you know?
Right.
Definitely. Okay, well, we'll see what's going on. You already told us what grocery store she's a rewards card member at, so we'll call up, pretend to be from the grocery store, and say that she's this month's big winner of 36 long stem red roses to be delivered to anybody that she wants. We'll see if she sends them to you or to somebody else, okay?
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, man. All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Michael is on the phone, and he's been dating Harper for 3 months, but he's pretty sure that something is going on. So we're about to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if she sends those. Well, first we'll see if she believes it, and then we'll see if she sends those to Michael or to somebody else. Hey, Michael, before we do that, though, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Yeah, so, you know, me and Harper, we've been dating for about 3 months now or so, and she has been kind of shady, you know, like she just doesn't, you know, she doesn't want to spend a lot of time together, and at 3 months is very early in the relationship. She doesn't want to do any PDA, like, ever. I haven't met any of her friends, I haven't met any of her coworkers, and all the dates has been at my place, so I've never even seen her place. And, I think something's going on. I think she's hiding something. And so I just want to get to the bottom of it.
I think you might be a side piece.
And, I think I'm a side piece. Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully you're not. And hopefully there's a good explanation, but you ready for us to call her?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jubal calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Harper.
Hi, yes, speaking.
Hi, Harper. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to tell you, congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
What have I won? What?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. Just our little way of saying thank you very much for shopping with us and being such a loyal customer. So you've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of chocolates, and a card to be delivered anywhere in the United States, absolutely free. It's a $342 value, actually.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So here's how it works. If you know the person that you would like to send them to right now, you have all the information. I can do it just in a matter of minutes over the phone. You get confirmations on everything. It's absolutely free.
I definitely have someone in mind that I'd like to send that to.
Okay, great. Do you have just a couple minutes to do that now?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, of course.
To start, I will just need to get the first and the last name of the person you would like to send the flowers to.
So it's going to be to Michael.
Would you like to put anything on a card?
yeah, just say to Michael, I can't get enough of you, Harper.
Wonderful. So, I can't get enough of you. Okay, cool. Well, then I guess I'll just tell you the truth.
Okay.
So my name is actually Jubal, and this is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, I'm Mina here on the show too.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Yeah.
Also on the show.
Michael's actually on the phone too.
Oh. Hi.
Hey, Harper. How's it going? Hey.
This is pretty elaborate and weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael, do you want to explain what it is, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. So, Harper, I have a small confession to make. Yeah, so I brought you on the show because, I thought that you might have been like sleeping around or cheating on me. I know this is weird. Just hold on. So as of lately, you can tell that I've been trying to like hang out more and do things a lot more with you. But I don't know. You've been giving me some pushback, right? And so like this behavior's been really sketchy. So I'm just trying to figure out like, is there like another person, or like what's kind of going on? Because like you're not giving me anything. So I'm just here to try to clear the air.
Okay. Well, this is all out there. I guess I should probably let you know that I am in a relationship, but we're not cheating on each other. We're open. And there's some guidelines around that, but the rule is, we can do whatever we want, but we always come home at night and no one else is allowed in our place.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
And, I think Michael's great. I really enjoy his company. He's a fantastic guy. But I'm very free-spirited and open, and I'm having fun, and I'd like to keep seeing where it goes.
Okay.
Were you going to tell Michael this?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. When was the time you were going to tell me?
It was something I feel that would come up a little more if things were to keep going about the half-year mark.
Half year?
Oh.
Half year. Okay. So about this other guy, like, are you guys like married or something? Or like, are you trying to leave this guy, or like, why would you want to be with me? Like what's going on?
Well, yeah, we're married, but he's a musician, so he's traveling a lot, and we've always had an understanding that, we could do what we wanted, just don't bring it home and don't bring it in our bed. And I think you're great. I really fun hanging out with you, but that's the situation, and I know that it's not necessarily easy information to digest.
How do you feel about that?
Man, I've never ever been caught up in a situation. I mean, you hear about this stuff on movies, right? Like, this never happens to you. This is nuts. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, Harper, you're great. I mean, like these past 3 months have been tremendous. Like the only disconnect here is that like I want to spend more time with you. You know what I mean? Like, and it just seems like you're not giving me that. I mean, but now that I know the reason why, it makes me understand you now, a little bit more. And I know you're, a free spirit girl, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, I'm not really a side piece kind of guy really, but, it does make me feel better that you let me know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, I never viewed you as a side piece, but, now that it's out there and, you have to weigh in on it, I respect your decision, but just to let you know, I really think you're fantastic, and if you're open to it, I would like to keep seeing where this leads.
Where can it lead, though?
Yeah, would you be open to leaving this guy, or?
That's a really hard question to answer, but if the right person came along, who knows what would open up.
Okay.
Huh.
So yeah, basically, I'd like to keep seeing where it goes, and I don't know if you've ever heard of the concept of a throuple at all, but maybe that's something you might consider down the line. And I live with my husband and my lover, but yeah, that's something for you to consider. That you might have heard about that in the movies, but yeah.
I mean, people are doing that. Michael, would you want to be an in-house lover?
I got to think about it, but
okay.
I mean, as of right now, I do want to keep hanging out.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, hey, cool.
Well, That's fun.
I'm glad communication is happening now.
Enjoy yourself.
Good luck.
Oh, and the flower thing, do you still got the flowers? Do I get the flowers?
Yeah, there are no flowers. I'm sorry. But it sounds like you guys are going to have fun anyway.
Yeah, well, it's a hell of a story.
Yeah.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
Guy is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend of a year named Paul might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help her out. Sky, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's going on? Why do you think Paul might be cheating?
So, Paul and I have been together for like about a year or so, and, things are starting to get a little bit more serious.
Okay.
We were both in long-term relationships before this, so, we came into this agreeing to take things slowly, and it's been really good, like almost too good. We don't argue. I really think I'm starting to fall in love. Like, I don't even know if I want to say that, but,
right.
But like,
have you guys said that to each other?
We haven't yet, no.
Okay.
So, I don't know, so I'm sort of hesitant to say that on the radio, but,
Okay.
I feel like you're so healthy. Everybody says it like after 3 months.
Right, I know, seriously, yeah.
Well, I was like I said, I was in a long-term relationship before, and I kind of got burned in that. So I really want this. Like, I feel really, really good and really serious about this. So I really want to make sure that we do it the right way.
That's smart. Good for you.
But anyways, what's going on now is that, like, I don't know if I kind of think he's cheating, and I'll tell you why. So, like, he's been really distracted with work. Like, normally we see each other 3 or 4 times a week, but the last couple of weeks it's only been like once a week, or like sometimes like not even at all. And then the other day I was over at his house, and like, I was like feeling like in a mood and everything. I was trying to like, get some things going, but but he said like he wasn't in the mood, and like that's kind of weird for him, and that I don't think that's ever really happened. But the biggest thing that I've noticed is that he's been texting with his ex.
Why?
Yeah. Well, so they, like I said, like he was in a relationship with her for about 5 years. It was a really nasty breakup. And then like in the last couple of weeks, I've noticed her name, like her name's Candace, and I've noticed her name pop up on his phone, like texts and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah. And like, I don't think it's uncommon for people to text their exes, but it's like been a lot. And I also know they didn't end on good terms, so I don't know why they would be like communicating.
Have they talked before? Like, has he texted with her before, or is this?
Not that not that I know of, really. So again, it's like kind of weird.
It is kind of weird. Is there any reason why she would need to talk to him? Like, obviously, if it's been that long,
there might be. I can't,
Sure.
They were together for a long time, so I'm sure there's like stuff that would come up here and there, but not like consistently talking. Like it's been, like I've noticed it a lot. So
did you ask him about it?
No, because I'm nervous about what he's going to say, and I also don't want him to I don't want to give him the chance to lie to me.
Right.
Like, even if he has pure intentions, I think if it's somebody that you had deep feelings for, you were together for 5 years and you're talking to them all of a sudden all the time. Yeah, I feel like it would be a little bit confusing for him. Even if he hasn't done anything, there's definitely some type of...
Especially when the behavior's changed.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm saying that to say that I understand why you're feeling some kind of way. But do you think he's really cheating or just talking to her? Like, is he...
But aren't technically both, would you consider both cheating?
I mean, yeah, but then that's going to come down to a whole different technicality. So I'm talking about like being physical with each other. Like, do you think he's seeing her?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so. If they're texting all the time, and like the fact that he's been so distant and things have been so like off, in my opinion, is like a huge red flag to me.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else. Okay? All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater right after this. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Sky is on the phone, and she's been with her boyfriend Paul for a year now, and now she thinks that something might be going on, so we're about to call him from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend Sky or to somebody else. But before we do that, Sky, why don't you remind us why you think he might be cheating?
So So in the past few weeks, he's been a little bit distant, and I've also noticed he's been texting with his ex, Candace. I just noticed her name pop up on his phone. So that's pretty weird, and I'm a little concerned that something else is going on.
Yeah. To your knowledge, he doesn't like talk to his ex anymore, right?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay.
It was just starting.
Yeah. Are you ready for us to call him?
I guess.
All right. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, this is Jordan calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Paul.
Speaking.
Paul, hey, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. Thank you for shopping with us. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. What I win or something?
The flowers.
And I get flowers?
Yes, every single month we choose one random awards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our new and improved floral department. So you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States of America.
Do I have to like hand over my stuff, like credit card and all that?
No purchase necessary, no info necessary. It's just our way of saying thank you very much for shopping with us and being on our rewards program.
Okay.
Great. Okay. Well, here's how it works. I can take the information in just a matter of minutes over the phone. If you know who you want to send them to right now, I'm prepared to do that.
Is there any way you could make the roses like white instead of, are they red or white? Does it matter?
I don't know, but I can find out that answer for you before we hang up.
Okay. All right. Fine.
All I would need from you to get these ordered and shipped out would be the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to, whatever you'd like to put on a card, and then we'll get the address.
Okay. Send them to Candace.
All right. And do you want to put anything on a card to Candace?
Yeah, just write like something to the effect of keep your head up, only another week, and it's all over, I promise.
Keep your head up.
Sorry.
Oh my God, I knew it. I knew it. You're going to break up with me this week?
Paul, that's your girlfriend, Sky. This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other is cheating, you see who they send flowers to.
Yeah,
No,
I can't
okay,
believe you're cheating with Candace.
Wait.
This is insane, Paul.
Guy.
I knew it. I knew it. What do you even have to say to me right now? What?
Yeah, it sounds to me like you're caught.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, explain yourself. I don't know. Your ex-girlfriend? I mean, after 5 years of... Okay, yeah, no.
Can I just talk for a second here and just tell you it's not at all what this looks like? Okay?
Oh, it isn't? It isn't? Okay, yeah, by all means, explain yourself. I don't know how you're going to get yourself out of this, but go for it.
I'll tell you if you just give me a second, okay? I know...
Okay, I've given you minutes.
I know this... Hey, I understand how this looks, and this is the thing they do over at the radio, but I can prove totally that this is not what it looks like, okay? I promise you it's a big miscommunication, all right?
Oh, a miscommunication? You barely wanted to see me the last few weeks.
Guys, this is a big miscommunication, and I'm going to explain it to you.
Yeah? Okay, explain it. I mean, you barely wanted to see me the last few weeks. You haven't wanted to get intimate. I was going to say to you, but I knew you'd lie to me about it.
I should have addressed all that. It's been very crazy at work, as you know, and this is why it's been crazy at work.
I've seen Candace texting you. I've seen her name pop up on your phone.
Exactly. So Candace now works at my job. She's a new hire there, and I should have told you. And
what? Your ex now works at your job? Are you crazy?
Yeah. No. It's not that Candace. It's a different Candace.
Well, then why would you feel like you needed to tell her that in the beginning? I'm kind of confused. You were acting like this was somebody that she already knew.
Well, I don't know. For 1 second, I was on the radio ordering roses, and then I'm getting bombarded by, and now I'm like,
yeah, this sounds
I'm
like
kind of
an
backed
excuse.
up.
You literally sent Candace flowers saying it's all going to be over next week.
Well, I said the last name was on there, and so it's a different last name. Please tell you what happened, and then you can decide whether you want to believe it or
I've been
not.
waiting here for 5 minutes, waiting for you to explain.
All right, okay. So Candace is a new employee, not ex-girlfriend Candace. She's a new employee, and I've been tasked with training her. We do high-pressure sales job, as you know, and it's been pretty hard on her, and I've been tasked with training her over the last week. And I sent her the flowers because I feel bad because she messed up on a sale the other day, and I kind of snapped at her. I mean, I bit her head off. So I thought it would be a nice gesture. It was stupid, and I should have just sent them to you. But like, this is a complete platonic work thing, and it was free. So I was like, well,
So really, it has no value.
Okay, but what's going to be over in a week? Why'd you have to include that?
her training period. It's a 1 week training period, and and she's getting put through the ringer. And then I'm like, that'll be over. That'll be behind. So her stress levels will drop severely, and I'm going to have to be working with her forever. So I don't need her hating me. So I just want to reiterate that I would never step out on you, and I've been cheated on before, so I don't plan to do it on somebody else. And I've been feeling very bad about how I've been with you and distracted. And I've just been busy handling this situation at work. This job is exhausting, and she is not the sharpest tool in the shed. Also, do you have it? Were you recording the whole thing? Because I did ask for White on the roses too.
Oh, you did?
What is that?
That's true.
White's friend.
What?
All right, well, it still wasn't the first thing that came to my mind, but now
Red roses is like love.
And white's for friends?
Friendship. I
Something
thought
like
yellow
that,
was
yeah.
friendship.
Either way, you did ask for a different color than the red.
Oh,
But I apologize.
okay. I feel so bad now. Oh my God.
I mean, you don't need to feel bad. You had every right to feel the way that you did.
Yeah.
It's just the communication needed to happen.
I mean, how are you to know the new person he's training is named Candace as well?
What are the chances?
What are the odds? Yeah. Oh God. I'm sorry. I yelled at you. That's
You never know when you go through customs and you feel nervous and you have nothing to hide. Like, that's been like the last 10 minutes.
Jessica is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend named Lyle of 4 years might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help her out. Hopefully he's not, Jessica, but what's up? Why do you think Lyle might be cheating on you?
So we've been together for 4 years. Well, lately he's been leaving the house like late at night and erratically claiming to be like running errands, but he just comes back with nothing. We have a spare room and he just like sleeps there instead. So I'm really confused by his behavior.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be too. That's very suspicious.
I honestly think he's cheating on me.
Well, yeah, if somebody's says they're running errands, but then they don't ever come back with anything, I'd be like, where are you going?
But also,
errand.
Yeah. Did you ask him what errands are you running at 3:00 in the morning?
He was just saying it's like, I don't know. He just said family stuff, and it's so vague that I don't believe it, honestly.
Yeah.
I think when people are going to cheat, if you're going to cheat and tell me you're running errands, at least come back with like a banana or something.
Yeah.
Like, don't come back with nothing.
Try to play it off a little bit.
Like, there were times where I walked past the guest room and he was on the phone with someone, and I asked him who it was, and he said nobody, like no one important.
Okay.
I'm trying to
That's a
think
weird
of like,
response.
I always hate jumping directly to, they're cheating on you. But in this case, like trying to think of what else he could actually be doing. That this is very vague and uncomfortable. I'm so sorry. Is he acting different towards you?
Well, yeah, like I think because I've been kind of very anxious about it, he's been reassuring me, but it feels like he's lying. So like, I feel like for me, it's mostly like me feeling this gut feeling that I can't trust him right now. So I don't really know what's going on. I'm just really frustrated, and like, this is what I think about all day, all night. It's about to blow up, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be thinking about that all day too, and all day night. Like, where is he going? What is he doing? What's going on? Especially if he's not telling you anything.
Does he get irritated with you when you start to ask him questions or anything? Because I mean, if you're feeling anxiety, he's got to be picking up on the fact that if he's sleeping in another room that's uncomfortable, does he ever, I don't know, give you attitude, or is he just normal?
Yeah, like sometimes he does because I keep mentioning it, and he just tells me again and again, like it's no one important. It's like he's not cheating on me or anything. But then I don't trust him right now. I just don't.
Yeah, that all sounds shady.
Really off, yeah.
All right. Well, you already told us what grocery store he's a rewards member at, so We'll play a song, come back, and then call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. Do you think you know who the Secret Sabrina is? If you can find Hits 106.1's Secret Sabrina, you will be on your way to see Sabrina Carpenter in Paris, and we have another clue coming up for you right after this.
It's time
To catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
And only on the new hits 106.1.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Jessica is on the phone, and Jessica thinks that her boyfriend of 4 years named Lyle might be cheating. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend Jessica or to somebody else. But before we do that, Jessica, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Hi. Yeah. So my boyfriend has been, over the past month, been taking phone calls in the middle of the night with someone I don't know. And he shuts his door in our guest room at night as well. And it's been making me very anxious. I feel like he's cheating on me because he tells me it's no one important. And how am I supposed to believe that, right? So, and there's a few times where he's running errands in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. and he comes back at 4 or 5. And also I noticed that when I fake myself to go to sleep, he notices and then gets out of the bed and goes on his errands. This is making sense for me that he might be cheating.
All right. Well,
weird behavior for sure.
Are you ready for us to see to call him?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for a rewards card member named Lyle.
Yeah, this is Lyle.
Hi, Lyle, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Sure. Is there anything you need from me?
Every single month, we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our new and improved floral department. It's our way of saying thank you very much for shopping with us. So you've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States, absolutely free. It's actually a $316 value.
Okay. Yeah, cool. You don't need like a credit card or anything.
Nope. So now I would just need the name, first and last of the person that you want to send them to before anything else.
All right. Can you send them to Zoe?
Okay, gotcha. And then, yep. Zoe. Okay, Zoe. Got it. And is there anything you'd like to put on a card to Zoe?
Yeah, you can just put, thanks for always having my back. Being able to keep this thing a secret, it means the world to me.
Yeah, no problem. And it's, at this point, I should probably let you know that your girlfriend Jessica is on the phone and probably has some questions.
Yeah.
Wait, what's up?
This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name is Jubal.
I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater where you can try to find out if your significant other is messing around by who they send flowers to. And your girlfriend Jessica has been suspicious and thought something might be going on. And she's on the phone right now and probably has, like I said.
Jessica, are you serious now?
Lyle, who the is Zoe?
Oh,
what if
God.
Able to keep a thing?
Jessica, listen, Jessica. She's my cousin. I told you.
Being able to keep this thing a secret? You're cheating on me. I was right. I was right this whole time. I swear to God, I was right.
Jessica, no, listen. Zoe is my cousin. Zoe is my cousin. Listen to me, Jessica. My family's been going through a lot of stuff lately, and Zoe's been helping me plan a surprise for my parents' anniversary, okay?
Sounds fishy.
Why didn't you tell me that?
It's not fishy. Hey, you for saying that, all right?
What are you doing out at 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning with your cousin?
Okay, no,
Yeah,
most of the time,
when I'm walking around at 3 or 5 a.m., I'm telling you I'm going on errands. Usually I'm just going on walks to clear my head because it's a lot of going on. And
It's dangerous outside. Why would you do that? And you're making me feel suspicious and I don't feel safe.
I don't mean to make you feel unsafe, but I've been working on this. I've been trying to plan it. I want everything to go well, and I needed it to be a secret. And you're terrible at keeping secrets, okay? That's the only reason I didn't tell you.
Okay. It's less fishy now.
I don't know. Is it that stressful to plan a part, like for your parents? That's such a nice thing to do, but you need to stay up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go on a walk about it?
Not just being half. There's a lot of stuff going on in my face. It's not just the surprise, but it's just like a lot of times I need to clear my head, and I don't want to stress her out. I don't want her also to drop any news of what's going on because I want to do a good thing.
Okay.
I know it's private, but like you should open up yourself more to me,
That's
like
fair.
I care about you. I care about what goes on in your life. You don't have to hide it from me.
I care about you too. I love you. I was just worried that you were going to feel like you needed to tell them.
Wait, why didn't you just tell me that? Because now I think I have 2 problems.
What?
What do you mean?
Well, 1, I just accused you of cheating and you're obviously not. And 2, how the hell am I supposed to keep this secret now? I already want to tell your sister.